Hey, I'm Max, and I'm in a band called Clubhouse with my two best friends, Ari and Zach. There's no way to make this story any shorter, so here we go. The three of us met when we were 10 years old in our small hometown of Pataskala, Ohio, and we've pretty much been attached to the hip ever since. The guys and I learned how to make music together and eventually formed the band when the three of us went to college at Ohio University. We dropped our first song, started playing tons of shows, and even got to share the same stage with some of our idols.
24.
By the time we were graduating in 2018, things were looking up, and the three of us had plans to dive into the band full-time. Shortly after graduation, though, I went to the doctor for what was just an achy knee, and after a few scans and a biopsy, I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. I spent the next year in and out of the hospital getting chemotherapy, getting a full knee replacement, part of my femur replaced, and having to learn how to walk all over again. In the hospital or in between treatments, we just kept making music any way we could, just because it's all we knew how to do. After that year was up, I was finally cancer-free. So I moved to LA in 2019, couch surfed with my friends, working at Urban Outfitters, doing whatever I could to be out there. Over Christmas break in 2019, I went back to Ohio and the boys and I wrote a song called Weekend. We dropped this right as COVID hit, but it connected with enough people to get us our first record deal and changed our lives, allowing Zach and Ari to move to LA with me to work on music full time. Then, all of a sudden, the cancer came back in both of my lungs. By the end of 2021, after more chemo treatments and multiple lung and leg surgeries, I was again cancer-free and we dropped our first ever EP. In the beginning of 2022, we finally got to perform live again, joining the Wombats on their US tour. Things were so good. Then, in the summer of 2022, as we were prepping for even more shows, the cancer came back in both my lungs and my leg again. So I went through more chemo and more surgeries, fighting this thing as hard as I could. All this time, the three of us just kept doing what we loved, kept putting music out and playing shows. We even shot a live performance in Topanga Canyon and dropped a cover of one of our favorite songs of all time, Big Jet Plane. I recently moved back to Ohio so that I could be with my family and the best doctors in the world who are confident I can beat this cancer soon. I've already flown back to LA for a week in between chemo treatments, staying in the studio and making music with Ari and Zach. These new songs we've written might be the best music we've made in our lives, and I can't wait to share them with you.